It's 5 minutes till showtime.
It's time for an intermission. And there's time before the next show begins to take your family to our concession stand. You'll find fresh, hot popcorn, delicious candy bars, whatever your family desires. And you'll find the greatest treat of all, knee-high beverages. Yes, golden knee-high orange is the quality refreshment beverage that comes in quantity size. Everyone in the family will enjoy the true fruit flavor of knee-high orange. It's the beverage that meets all of your refreshment desires. Perfect for flavor, perfect for enjoyment. Treat yourself to the biggest treat of all, knee-high orange. And an extra attraction, this theater also serves quality famous Royal Crown Cola, the cola that's best by taste test. For real enjoyment, visit our concession stand and ask for Royal Crown.
It's 4 minutes till showtime.
See these two portable radios? Well, watch this. Let her go, Betsy. Sorry, friend. You old-style portables have to go. But look at our new RCA Victor portable radio. Came through without a chip. Here's the world's first and only portable radio in the non-breakable impact case. So rugged, it's the only radio case with a 5-year guarantee against chipping, cracking, or breaking in normal use. Of course, a tube might jar loose, but that's easily fixed. The important thing is RCA Victor's non-breakable impact case means no chipping, no cracking, no breaking. And hear that tone. It's RCA Victor's great golden throat sound. See the world's only portables with the non-breakable impact case as low as $27.95 at your RCA Victor dealer.
It's 3 minutes till showtime.
Clothing values are high, and the prices are low.
No.
That's why at Robert Hall, you save on family clothes.
Rest easy, knowing that Wario is he's just code. He's just programming, which means he's never going to be able to find love. Ever. He's not gonna be able to feel love. He doesn't know what it is. He's not even happy about this. He doesn't have feelings. He's a piece of shit, garbage, dumpster, trash man.
It's 2 minutes till showtime.
Now there's a soft drink from the Coca-Cola Company that makes it fun to be thirsty.
Fanta flavors taste so good that it's fun to be thirsty. They're the ones when you're thirsty. Did you ever taste laughter? Or bubbles of fun? Ever swing on a rainbow? Or take a sip of the sun? Fanta flavors taste so good that it's fun to be thirsty. They're the ones when you're thirsty. Fanta flavors are fun. Fanta flavors are fun.
Discover Fanta brand flavors.
It's 1 minute till showtime.
Yes, sir. The hot dogs at our concession stand do rate an appreciative whistle.
You'd like.
I want to know the answer.
Yes, there is an I. Yes, and now we're out of vowels.
Banana.
What a hamburger.
Convenience store manager. It could have just as easily been convenience store banana, okay?
Want to see how you're doing? Let's take a look.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, time for the show. Once again, thank you for coming to our theater tonight. Have an enjoyable evening. The refreshment stand will remain open for a short time. Still plenty of time to get a snack or cold drink. We'll make an announcement before the stand closes to give you plenty of time to get that last-minute treat.
Hi. Hey. What's up? How's it going? Good Wednesday, everybody.
What a hamburger.
Hope you all are doing pretty well. Hope you had a great E3 watching watching party. I hope you found some things at E3 that was that were fun. Oh no, it's Sag. Thank you for the Prime sub. Stifled Jackal. Thanks for the 25 months. 25 months already, 11 more months until the 3-year mark. Anyway, I hope you are having a good day, and I know today's stream will bring excitement, laughter, and lots of deep, critical hmms. New Animal Crossing, yeah.
What a hamburger.
Oh my god. I can't play with you right now, I'm streaming. She starts begging to be played with when I start talking. I'm so quiet in the morning. Uh-huh.
What a hamburger.
Destayena. Thank you for the Prime sub. To you too. What you doing over there? Are you causing trouble on that chair? Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Danny Boy V3, thank you for the 17 months. You're 11 years old again. You're at home, you knock over a vase. You're scared of being yelled at by your parents. You decide to run away. You can only choose one toy. What would it be? So, am I 11 years old in 2019? Or am I 11 years old when I was actually 11 years old? Because that's a big... if it was 2019, I'd bring my phone. I feel like that would be the smartest choice. I'd bring my phone. Macman X, thank you for the 6 months. 6 months of moose. I wish I knew what grade is 11 years old. I don't work well with ages. I work better with grades. 5th? Okay, so I'm in 5th grade. Maybe 4th. I was like oldest in my class. Oh, 5th, 6th? Okay, then 5th, probably. Yeah, it would have to be like, I think Game Boy Advance was there. So probably my Game Boy Advance. Probably my GBA. That's going okay, Go Trek. Full transparency. Got a little case of the gloomies the past few days, but we're still chugging along. I'm 27 right now. I'm 27 for a few more days. Rainbow Candy Corn, thank you for the 4 months. Neo Black Mage, thank you for the 3 months. Vienna 7 UK, thanks for the 13 months. Love to MJ as usual. She has moved to her window spot. But she loves all of you. In a way. In a way. Mr. Itchy Merkin, thank you for the 14 months. Hello. You once said that Televoid is one of your more artistic projects, and I'm wondering if you have any plans for any future Televoids. Thank you for everything you do.
Delicious.
I would love to make more of everything that I make. It's just a matter of when or if the stars align.
What a hamburger.
That's as much as I can, hopefully. I don't know, hopefully. Hopeless Rice, thank you for the 13 months. Celebrating 13 months of me being glad we got Amazon Prime so that I can throw my support at you. I'm a terrible thrower, though. Hope it's been reaching you. It has. Good arm, I guess. Peach Tarts, thank you for the 500 bits. Hey, Ian. Had a bad start to my day, then I got your Twitter notification, and my day immediately did a turnaround. Ready for some Nance. I'm pretty excited to continue this Nance game. I feel like at this point in the game, I'm the least frustrated that I've been in the middle of a Nancy Drew game. You guys will have to check me on that, but I feel like so far this has been the least stressful Nance so far. Zen Kittens, thank you for the Prime sub. Shadow Walker Kai, thank you for the Prime sub. And CS Runner 26, thanks for the 18 months. This is a great day. Oh my god. My child is misbehaving. This is a great day. Work called me and told me to take the day off just as you started streaming. That sounds, that's exciting. These are not like hidden item games. This is more mystery adventure. There's no like I Spy segments to collect items. I would say it's different enough to be its own thing. No, bug hunting was not relaxing.
Oh, wow.
No. There are hidden object Nancy games, but they're different series? Okay. Don't care for the hidden item games? Yeah, it's that, you know, it takes a certain person to enjoy. Captain Pepper, thanks for the 10 months. Been a long week and a slow, busy summer. Thanks for streaming and keeping me entertained. Can. Typo at the end, my bad. Can. Oh, nice jump. MJ has been so jumpy lately, she's bounding all over the place. We were going to go in order, and then we're not right now. Then we're not. It's one of those ideas that it sounds great, and then I just didn't do it. I'm an idea man. I feel like I'm an idea man less than I am an execution man. Oh, she's back in her little shelf. Hey! 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 Causing trouble. Don't do that! Hold on. Are you causing trouble? Someone wants attention. Someone wants attention. She's on her little shelf. I don't know if you can see it on my bookshelf above the tail slippers. I put the tail slippers there because she was reaching down trying to get something under the... Don't you do it! You're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna hurt yourself. I blocked off the bottom and she started going for the stuff above her. I don't want her to like pull stuff off of the shelf and hurt herself.
What a hamburger.
She's got energy. Now she's running around. Oh my god. Oh my god, she just ran out of here. She just bolted out of the room. Swore to play 2,612. Thanks for gifting that sub to Manic Pixel Dream Girl. And Queen Blanco, thanks for the 12 months. A whole year of chill streams. Thanks for all that golden content on Twitch and YouTube. Not a problem.
What a hamburger.
Arky Boots, thank you for the 5 months. Welp, this stream is officially the best part of waking up from a nap. Good luck chasing MJ around the room. She's out of the room for now, but I have a feeling she'll be back. How's the new Twitter thing? Oh yeah, the Twitter thing's working okay for me. If you follow me on Twitter, I protected my tweets just because I don't want to get retweets anymore. It's been working out okay. I tweeted a lot more during E3 than I thought I would because I felt safer. Okay, so Nancy drew Labyrinth of Lies. We are in Greece. We are snooping around a museum. There's a production being put on by a small number of actors, and articles from the museum are disappearing. So we are trying to find out who is taking the stuff from the museum, right? I think that's it. I don't think it's more complicated than that. I hate webcams, dude. I hate webcams. Yeah. Anything else? Yeah, we're learning how to...
Our tempting, tasty French fries go with everything.
We're learning how to, like, spot counterfeit art. It's going okay. CS Runner 27, thank you for the $4. French fries sound so delicious right now. This will have to do for now. I could go for some French fries as well. Did I miss anything? I don't think we've learned any Greek. I don't even think I'm really suspicious of anybody. We've accused the actual owner of the museum of stealing from their own museum over the phone because they're not here. But I don't think I know who is doing anything. Oh yeah, and we talked to the Hardy Boys. Okay. With that out of the way, Smilo Bar, thank you for the 4 months. It was Nancy all along. There's a twist. Where's the game where Nancy is the culprit? Okay. I feel like... There we go. I feel like sometimes my mic is too hot. I turned my mic down just a little bit. Okay.
Still have to do that.
So we need to... let me know about volume, if you could. We need to open the letterbox on this table here. Track down where Thanos put the lift remote, because Thanos took the lift remote. So now we can't even get to most of the world. Triggered the keypad in Tartarus. I don't think we can get there right now. I don't think we can do any of this. We could track down the key to the poster box, possibly, but I think a lot of these we can't do. Be locked. I don't think I can even interact with it right now. Yeah, I'm kind of looking for a pencil. Oh yeah, here's our cast. We've got Grigor, who... he's kind of sketchy, actually. I'm a little suspicious of Grigor. Grigor. We have used the key. The key was to the coin display thing. I'm kind of surprised we still have the key. I thought we'd get rid of it. Niobe is the main lady that we've been talking to. I'm a little suspicious of her, too. I think we lost Xenia. Like, she showed up and then she just, like, disappeared. And then Thanos, I think, is the one that I'm supposed to be suspecting. But since I feel that way, I don't suspect him. I think he's probably fine. Sound Illustrations, thank you for the 2 months. A chill time with Moose and Pals. And Skiggy Coo, thank you for the $3. Hey Ian, I'm glad I caught your stream since I can't draw right now because it's storming where I am. Thank you for being excellent as always. I hope you enjoy the stream and you can draw again soon. Red herring, that's the term. I just, I feel like I'm supposed to be suspicious of him, and I'm not. Do these immediately unlock once I solve one? Do I just need to solve all of these things? Okay. Haven't watched the new Shenmue 3. Oh yeah, I guess this would be a good time to talk about E3, since I'm literally just going to be doing a puzzle and nothing else. Shenmue 3 looks amazing. I don't know if you guys watched the 13 or so minutes they released. It was like some combat training and a lot of gambling. There's going to be turtle races. Oh my god, every second of what they have shown has been 100% Shenmue. I am so pumped. I'm pumped. We are going to go crazy for some turtle races. The voice acting is perfect. Oh my god, you guys gotta like check it out. The voice acting is great. He still does those kind of weird... Should I play it? What's this? Those weird comments, you know, that are just a little off. Oh my god, it's so Shenmue. It's amazing. It's amazing. So I'm very excited for that. This is... suck. Where do I... There we go. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Yes, the animations have that stiffness, like where they'll stop talking, but they'll still kind of like move their hands. It's Shenmue 3. It's Shenmue 3. I was worried they were gonna like update it too much and make it feel like a different game, but they know what they're doing. And then Animal Crossing looks amazing. I feel like I remember pitching ideas and saying that maybe instead of just, you know, being the mayor of the town, you could design your whole town, your own map. I think at the time I was just thinking like a map editor when you started, but it's like a bigger, it's bigger than that. It looks really cool. I do want some more information. because, I don't know. I just want more information. I need to know more. But it looks great. It looks great. Oh my god, seeing everybody nice in HD. All the little furniture. Oh my god. Might not be a main series game. See, that's the thing. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like a main series game, but I can see how people would think that. My question is the difference that I was trying to talk to Todd about this, and I had trouble conveying my thoughts because, I don't know, I'm not good at getting my brain words out of my mouth. But is the game going to be the same after you set up the town? Like, or is setting up the town the entire point? Does that make any sense? Like, is this in place of upgrading the store and unlocking the store? I think it is. I think it's still like it's supposed to be a full thing. They didn't say anything to lead me to believe otherwise, but creating the town is the whole point. See, that would be a bummer to me, cuz I want to create the town and then still have stuff to do. But I just don't think they've put out enough information just yet. Either way, it looks amazing, and I'm excited to play. Though I stand by my complaint about the UI. Nintendo's UIs are just so boring now. Oh, they just look like Apple mobile devices. Everything, every like chat bubble is just black and white. Every menu is just boring. Yeah, they don't have any character. Very tablety. And I think that might be... I'm wondering if since they're making more of a push into the mobile market, their idea is that they want the games to look the same across devices. Which... Okay. You know... But I would love some color. Like, even just maybe in just the chat box, maybe put a color in there. One color, please. I'm very interested to know if you're going to be able to, like, place where people move. I think that would be really cool. If people, like, requested to move to your island and you could designate a spot for them, that'd be neat. But we have plenty of time to wait and speculate. And until it comes out, we will have Shenmue 3. I did not play My Sims. Yes, I am well aware of the Shenmue controversy. I tweeted about it a little bit and then deleted the tweets because people were making me angry. I'm not so mad at the game. I've cooled down. I'm glad that I didn't tweet about the Epic Store before I had protected my tweets because I know that would have brought more people.
Oh, wow.
I do get angry. Maybe not like super angry, but I got emotions. I got emotions. The Shenmue controversy is that they have made it a timed exclusive on the Epic Store, and they were pretty much saying that it was going to be you got Steam keys on the Kickstarter. And so people are upset because they don't want to use the Epic launcher. I mean, it just doesn't seem like that big of a deal. For a game that almost never was made, just the fact that it's still being made, and I'm surely they're going to Epic because they needed more money for development, right? They get a bigger cut of the money on Epic. It just, I can see how it would be a better deal for them to go there. And I want them to make enough money to make the other games because they have to make 2 more. But people are really mad. I'm just excited that Shenmue 3 is happening. It's like when, Origin. It's like the Origin launcher. I don't like using the Origin launcher, but like once the game is running, does it really matter? People say they want the social features and stuff, but I feel like everyone talks on Discord. Who's using Steam Chat? But, you know, I also get, you know, I don't know that it's... I don't know. I understand being frustrated, but I feel like some of it might be an overreaction. But I'm not going to argue about it anymore. I argued on Twitter, and I'm done. So, if people want to not play Shenmue, that is fine. I will be playing Shenmue. Oh, it looks so good. Oh my god, it looks good.
Mm-hmm.
What else did you guys see that you liked? We're definitely going to be playing some Flight Simulator. That will be coming to a chill stream near you. Absolutely. It looks amazing. Let's talk about Breath of the Wild. We can talk about Breath of the Wild. I don't have much to say. I had a hunch that they were going to do a direct sequel, just because I was wondering where they were going to take. Is the next game in the series going to be an open world game? And if it is that going to be Breath of the Wild 2? I kind of speculated, but I also just don't. I'm not like a Zelda guy, so I'm not going to play it. I didn't get very far in Breath of the Wild. It was cool, but I just didn't. Deathloop looks interesting. Is anyone surprised at the resurgence of Groundhog Day stories? We got Happy Death Day 1 and 2. We got Russian Doll. We got Deathloop. We got 12 Minutes. 12 Minutes looks really cool. But it's very interesting that there's this sudden resurgence of Groundhog Day. Happy Death Day was good. I'm not saying you can't do Groundhog Day and still be good. It was just an observation. Ooh, yeah, Ghostwire Tokyo. I have no idea what it is, but that trailer was sick. I think we might have to do all the puzzles, yeah. I think we might get a password or something if we do them. I'm not totally sure, but I have a feeling we need to do all of them. This is gonna suck. Look at all this sky up here. There it is. Still no release date for Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I can't say that I knew that that was in development. What else did I see? I made a little list. There wasn't really anything on Nintendo besides Animal Crossing that I was super interested in. That mobster game, there was some... I thought it was a Mafia game at first. That theme looked interesting. I don't know. I don't know if I'll play it. Banjo and Smash? People are I'm glad that people are excited for Banjo and Smash. I still have not played the latest Smash. I'm like all smashed out. I just don't have any interest anymore. I hope that means that maybe he'll be in another game. I think that would be cool. Keanu showing up was pretty interesting. Though it did start the horrible trend of people yelling at I was getting so mad at the crowds. After the Keanu thing, every single panel, people were like, well, I gotta yell at the presenters in the middle of their presentations to try and get a reaction. Oh, it was driving me crazy. I'd be pissed. If I was presenting and that's what people were doing, I would be upset. Yes, I was at the Nintendo Direct was actually a relief. I was like, oh my god, I don't have to hear someone shouting at the people trying to talk. Destroy All Humans, is that getting a remaster? I think I saw a rumor about that. I don't think I saw an official whatever. I've always wanted to play that game. I actually liked Devolver Digital this year. I feel like normally I haven't enjoyed their anti-conferences, but I feel like they announced more games this year, and so it made it more like I had a reason to watch. You skipped it? I almost skipped it. I was close to skipping it. I'm actually glad that I watched. I think it was better this year. People are jazzed about the SpongeBob remake. I never played that game, but I hear it's one of the better licensed titles. All right, let me just do the sky. Let's fill in the stupid sky. Get rid of all these pieces. Just Dance 10 for Wii. It makes so much sense, though. It's like how they kept making sports games on PS2 forever. Oh, this isn't the right spot. I need to make sure I drop these in the right spot or remove them, because it messes me up when I do that. It's skipping the Wii U? Well, that makes sense. That also makes sense to me. Because nobody owns one. No, not Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. It's Battle for Bikini Bottom, I think. I did not play it, but I've heard of it. Okami for Thank you for the 12 months. It's been forever since I last caught a stream live. Now that I've graduated college, I'll have lots more time for streams, but I'm leaving for a vacation to Finland today, so maybe not for a while. I'll tell the Finns all about you. Enjoy your vacation. And congratulation. What else did I like? What else was there? Honestly, it was mainly the Shenmue and Animal Crossing show for me. I have watched both trailers and gameplay things many times already, just watching it over and over again. So what is this game? Well, right now it's like a puzzle game. It's a mystery game, but right now we have to do some puzzles, I think, to make progress. It's Nancy Drew, so we're solving a crime. It just doesn't really look like it right now. Right now it looks like we're kind of dicking around on our phone. Did they show anything about Death Stranding? I didn't see. I skipped the PC Gamer Show. I feel like I might have missed some things by skipping it this year. It's just that I feel like they've been disappointing in the past, so I should have just watched everything. I should have just watched everything. I was kind of hoping they would announce a Go Vacation 2. That was kind of my back pocket hope. Something's not right. Oh, there. No? I'm gonna get Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. I've never played one of those, but I'm gonna get it this year. See how they are. Ooh, people were not happy about Sword and Shield. I kind of understand. People were upset that they don't have every Pokemon in the game, and from the outside looking in as a non-Pokemon fan, that seems inevitable. Don't they have 800 something Pokemon? You can't expect them to keep all of those in and adding more every year. It's just inevitable. That and you can't transfer. Well, you can't transfer because they don't have all the Pokemon, right? Those seems like they probably go hand in hand.
Done.
I didn't like this one. I don't like monochrome puzzles. Seems just okay. Oh yeah, I mean, I get that people are attached. I get why it's sad, but it still seems inevitable. Unless they just stopped making new Pokemon and just use the ones that they already have. Because eventually they're going to have 1,000-something Pokemon. You can't expect them to put all those in every game. What is this? Well, I know what this is, but what is this dark? It's like a black hole. There's a horse, I think. But I get it. I mean, their catchphrase is "gotta catch them all," so it's a tough position. It's a tough position in which I think the only solution would have been to just stop making new Pokemon. This one sucks. Are you kidding me? Where does anything go? Is this another horse? Okay, okay. Okay, horse feet. I'll make this will be the horse feet section. This can be, I wish I could categorize all of these. This is just an oddity. I don't know. This has to go up here somewhere because there we go. Ooh, you finished Myst 3? What'd you think? I like Myst 3. Myst 3 is like the last really good one. The other ones are just regular good. Maybe not Myst 4. I don't know. I'll have to play that one again. Oh yeah, the Lego car. I still want to play that Forza game anyway, but that Lego announcement was just out of left field and kind of amazing. Okay, here's a person. On the horse? Yes, on the horse. This is like a horse knee. This is a horse... is it? Or is it his arm? Is it an arm? Do horses have arms? Disappointed it's not a Lego game. Yeah. I don't know. Forza, that Horizon 4 looks really good. Here's a thing. This is like a tree. Or is it part of the horse leg? Is it a horse leg? Oh my... I don't know. Oh yeah. Who is actually going to get one of these streaming services? These game streaming services that are all the rage? Who's investing? And in which one? I'm curious. Because there's got to be a market for it somewhere. Okay, these two definitely go next to each other, just not right here. How have I not... I'm just trying to do the top row. This is probably around here? This is an arm. No, it's not an arm. That's not an arm. Maybe it goes around here. Yeah, Stadia looks, I mean, it sounds interesting in concept. The concept of play any game anywhere in a browser is, you know, undeniably badass. It's a little sad that it seems like we might be moving towards a post-console world slowly and surely, but still, that's a pretty cool... I wish I knew where this went. If I can find the home of this piece, I can find the home of 4 others. Boo. This is a horse face. I feel like I should be able to find the piece with the mane. There it is. There it is. Terrified of the thought of games being released through streaming. I agree, because then you never own a game. You never own the game that you're playing, which I'm not super into. I mean, it's clear that I like to collect, you know? This is a horse leg. I agree. Steam is like that in a way too, and I also don't like it. I mean, I obviously have a lot of Steam games, but it's not exactly comforting. Does this go here? Oh my god, I found it. Oh, thank goodness. Boom. 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 I need to find this guy's elbow. It's gonna be a little bit blue. No. 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 Oh, is it this one? No. This one is hard. This is making me fear the future puzzles. I better actually have to be doing this. If it turns out I didn't need to do this, I'm gonna... I can only blame myself, but I won't exactly be stoked. Heard good things about GOG. Yeah, I mean, as long as the service never goes under, then you're good. As long as the service never dies, then you're good. The grid goes down, you're not going to be able to play those games. But, you know. You'll have to come over to my house and play all of my games. It's a non-issue because we're in a state where the services are successful. Now, yes. Yes. Now everything is fine. Future, who knows? Who knows what's going to come along? And, you know? Things change. This has to be like a... Okay. It's like a horse foot. Maybe all the horse feet are down here. I don't really know. Ooh, that was lucky. Yeah, this puzzle is not great. I'm not... I wouldn't say I'm having a blast right now. Sends for trees. Thank you for the $3. Oh, thank goodness. Hey, Ian, thank you for keeping me company while I try to run mythic pluses in World of Warcraft. Not a problem. I don't know what that means. I'm excited for World of Warcraft Classic. I'm probably going to play. But I only ever just like did quests. So I'm still a noob.
Yum, yum.
When it comes to WoW. Okay, I think the problem is I've got too many just random places. Okay. Oh, it's a leg. It's a leg. So this has to be here. Okay. All right. Where's the foot? There's the foot. I found the foot. Is this another foot? This is scary. This is this guy's foot? There you go. Mythic pluses are hard versions of dungeons. Okay. You can play Steam games in offline too, but what happens if the service goes down? Are you going to have to download all of your games beforehand? I guess maybe we'll never know. Maybe they'll just keep being successful. I thought for sure that was going to go there. Okay. Oh, okay, that's more horse. How do I not have this horse face yet? How has that... All right. It's all right if you think I'm over paranoid. Sounds like you guys got it figured out for when the apocalypse happens, so we're good. This has to be okay. Oh! No. Yeah, when Y2K rolls around. I wonder what I would have been like in Y2K. I wonder if I would have... I mean, I was around, but... If it happened at this point in my life, I wonder if I would be nervous about it. Y2K.2. I'm one of the guys that's like, someone's gonna hack into our mainframe and shut everything down, and then I'm gonna need my DVDs to keep entertained. Yep, Y2K compliant computers. I remember that. There's a whole King of the Hill episode about the Y2K computer thing. He buys that grandfather clock instead of a computer. Killing me, Nancy. How is that the right place for that foot? Horses are weird. Is that a knee? Is that a knee? What? No, it's a horse knee. Is that a horse knee? Oh my god. Seriously, this person's gonna come back and see us on her phone. But I'll just be like, well, I'm trying to solve these stupid puzzles. You got all these puzzles on here. I'm trying to... Is there a second horse? No. It's just the one. Okay, okay. Ooh, you're playing Sudoku? I love Sudoku. One of my favorite time wasters. I was playing it on my airplane when I was my last Seattle trip. I was Sudokuing it up. You do the NYT Sudokus every day? There's a ton of Sudoku puzzles in Shadow at the Water's Edge. Well, we may have to play that one. I got Haunted Carousel in the mail, so we can do that one next. That's a leg. Okay, it's coming together. It's finally coming together. I need to find this other guy's... Okay, everything on the board is in the right position. Is it? Yeah. I need that. Where's the horse knee? Or is that a horse face? Oh my god, horses are so weird. I mean, I know this is just like a statue or whatever. Not a statue, a carving. Kilted Killer, thank you for the 17 months. Fantoon 15.
Delicious.
So close. Thank you for the 100 bits. Hey, Moose. My bidet is in 3 days. Love your streams. Happy early birthday, Phantom 15. My birthday is in 10 days. The countdown has begun. I'm very excited, and it's put me in a great mood. It's gonna be a great day. Okay. What's my favorite kind of cake? I don't actually know. Yeah, we'll probably I usually do a birthday stream. I'm toying with the idea of doing the birthday stream not on my actual birthday. I usually do it right on my birthday, but I'm tempted to just take it easy a little bit and then make whatever is closest my unofficial birthday stream, but we'll see. Cheesecake, does that count as cake? I don't think cheesecake counts as cake. I love cheesecake, but I don't know that it... Yeah, I see cheesecake as more of a pie. Cookie cake is also not a cake. Cookie cake is literally just a giant cookie. Cheesecake is cake. Okay. Then my favorite cake is Cake the Band. If we're playing by those stupid rules. Okay. Okay, this one should be easier. This one's got like a circle. It's got a pattern thing. He's going the distance. Sakura Sunshine, thank you for the 6 months. 6 months, I can't believe it. I've been watching the streams as often. I haven't been watching the streams as often, but I'll be catching the VODs as per usual. I can read. I can read. You guys see me do it all the time. I guess chocolate cake. I don't know. Vanilla cake is good too. Cake with a little bit of icing. Cake usually has too much icing on it to be any good.
Oh, wow.
Though cupcakes are way worse at that. Cupcakes are insane with the frosting. You guys see that thing where they're pitching Kraft has started putting ranch in little tubes and calling it salad frosting for children? Is that real? I saw that on the internet today. Is that a real thing? It's just ranch, but it's in a tube called salad frosting. And they're like, this will help kids eat their veggies. You're pretty sure it's fake, but you're not 100% sure it's fake because you could still see it being a real stupid thing. I thought it was real. I feel like I saw it on like my Google Trends page today. Exactly. You shouldn't have to convince kids to eat ranch. Ranch is what makes the salad unhealthy. It's real. Heard it on the radio. That is, well, there you go. I guess I am a big fan of salad frosting. I do love ranch. Let's look for some with these lines here. Lines. There's some more lines. This probably goes in the neighborhood around here. This was just bad placement. Does that mean salad is a cake? Sure. If we're letting cheesecake be a cake, why not let salad be a cake? Right? Oh yeah, I've seen the cranch stuff. Ketchup and ranch, and there's like... Is it mayo and mustard you can buy? Or is it mayo and... It's ketchup and cranch, is it? Mayo chup? Should just refer to every condiment as blank frosting. You want some ketchup on that hot dog? Ask for some hot dog frosting. Don't ask for hot dog frosting. Where is the rest of this person? How is it so hard to find this person? Is that the ground? I see like a foot. Geokins, thank you for the bits. Ornithoptera, thanks for the 17 months. Lanaface, thank you for the 15 months. Nobody Important, thanks for the 33 months. 33 months, that's a lot of months. TQL Soulman, thank you for the 200 bits. I got some like words. These probably go down. Well, that looks like a foot of swords. As a classical archaeologist, watching you struggle is gently distressing to you. Well, everyone gets mad when I play games. It's just your turn this time. There's like a knee. Has to go around here. Oh wait, no it doesn't. I put that in the wrong place. Radical Mountains, thanks for the 16 months. Hi, Ian. I'm just popping in to re-up my Prime sub for you. I'll catch you on the VOD. Hope all is well with you. Stay well, and don't forget to drink water. I'll do my best. Man, I weeded and trimmed the bushes in front of my house for the first. I've never done that before. It went pretty well. I was afraid I was going to, like, trim the bushes too small and then they'd look pathetic. But, it turned out pretty well. I did an okay job. Maybe not great, but...
What a hamburger.
What am I doing? Making mistake. Oh! Crushing it. That's what I meant to say. I'm crushing it. You're allergic to the lawn. I'm starting to think that I don't know if I've talked about this at all. I'm starting to think I'm lactose intolerant. I've started taking Lactaid when I do the dairy, and I feel just a lot better in general. I guess that means I'm lactose intolerant. I guess that's the evidence right there. MJ's doing fine, and yeah, well, she's sleeping in the orange chair right now, and she is doing great with her new food. No more eye watering, so I'm pretty sure she was just a little bit allergic.
What a hamburger.
Why are there so many knees? Is there a third person in here that I just haven't seen yet? What's with the knees? Okay. I need to get started on the guy on the left over here.
What a hamburger.
Oh, that could be elbows. Is that elbows? That is elbows. Nope.
What a hamburger.
It's Tara 333. Thank you for the 13 months. Thank you. It's like words. The words should be easy. I should see more letters. I still don't understand what they're doing. They've got a box. Is that like an amplifier? Are they plugging in their guitars to shred some tunes? Who's the historical person in the chat? Can someone clarify this? Checkers. Okay. Not quite as rock and roll, but you know, checkers are still pretty fun. They're putting frosting on their salad. You know, the checkers are basically the frosting of the checkerboard when you really think about it. Hello, everyone. Thanks, Buff Pup, for the raid. You've come at a very exciting time. We're discussing cake. Discussing cake, frosting, and I'm doing puzzles. So, you know, be excited. Ha! That's why. I was gonna get angry, but there's no point. It just means that I'm wrong. Like, I can't. Oh my god. I saw Planet Zoo. I saw the initial trailer. I didn't see if they showed more of it at E3. I did not see it, but I am interested in Planet Zoo. Oh my god.
Got it.
Last one. Comrade Cooge, thank you for the $5. Good afternoon, Ian. Thank you for the stream. Why does Snoop Dogg always carry an umbrella? Faux drizzle. Thank you, Comrade Cooge. I feel judged when I carry an umbrella. There are some very strong anti-umbrella people in the world. It is baffling. I'm going to do just this top part first. This one seems like we should just do the top part and then work our way down. Yeah. The Pacific Northwest is very anti-umbrella. They're anti-umbrella. They're like, toughen up. Don't use an umbrella, but none of them know how to drive in the rain. So it's like, who are you? I am not excited for Toy Story 4. I don't know that I'll see it. I haven't looked into anything. I just don't. I feel nothing. When you say Toy Story 4 to me, I just feel nothing. So... Stabler Cake, thank you for the 15 months. I'm missing one more. I'm missing one more. No. It's that one. No. How am I missing one? This one? Okay. I saw Toys Accept Death in 3, so I'm good without 4. Yeah, I don't even really remember how 3 concluded, but I remember thinking that it was over. I remember being like, okay, that's a wrap on Toy Story. But, you know, it's probably a movie for the youths, you know? It's probably not my movie to begin with.
Our tempting, tasty French fries go with everything.
Cascadian Ranger. Thank you for the 6 months. Hey, Ian. I'm sure you've heard this, but the commercials at the start of your stream are such a great aesthetic choice and give a great chill feel. Also, do these games count as point and click, would you say? I would say so. Yes. Right? I would probably say it's a more casual point and click. But I would still count it up there. Watching me in different parts of the temples and identifying all that stuff I can't pronounce. Struggle with all those? Yeah. The office work in the previous stream wasn't the best, but we got through it with only mild to moderate complaining on my end. Juju Beanies, thank you for the 11 months. It's around here. Oh my god, this one's gonna be the end of me. Let's do the bottom, because the bottom has these shadows here. So they should be kind of easy to figure out. Major Misdemeanor, thank you for the 3 months. Did anyone try out that Roller Champions? It's got a dumb name. Is it Roller Champions? It looks like it could be fun. It's like Rocket League, but roller derby. It looks like a lot of fun. Oh my god. I'm doing it. It's happening. It's fun.
What a hamburger.
I feel like once people know what they're doing, it'll be awesome. See, that's the thing. I need to get in there before people know what they're doing, because that's when I'll have a chance to be competent. Once people figure out how to play the game, I'm going to be outmatched. This one? Okay. Oh my god, it's happening. J Stewart 9, thank you for the 3 months. Mitski 2, thank you for the 3 months. Tutanavi, thank you for the Prime snub. Anyone know if that new Star Wars game is supposed to have combat like the Jedi Academy, Jedi Outcast games? That new... I'd be interested if it was like those games. I didn't look into it. It's not. It's like... generic action. That's... bummer. If it was like the Jedi Outcast games, I would give it a shot. Because those games were fun. Not that that can't be fun, but...
Delicious.
Cute Killer Eyes, thank you for the $5. Hi Ian, haven't been able to catch a stream for so long. Been working hard, but I'm getting a bonus tomorrow, so here is a little share of it. Love ya. Thanks, Cute Killer Eyes. Congrats on that bonus. Hope the hard work, I guess it's been paying off. You're getting a bonus. I'm happy you were also able to make it today. Are the Uncharted games supposed to be good? Yes. Yes. I fucking love the Uncharted games. One of my favorite series. Oh my god, Uncharted was so good. Remember when I thought I could stream the last game in one sitting? Because I played the other ones. I did like full playthroughs of the first 3 leading up to it. I don't have anything. I haven't played Tomb Raider, actually. Oh, we're getting there. How is the last one of the easier ones? This is way better than the last 2. First one's one of your favorite games? Car spent all of last night on the final case of Ace Attorney 1. It reminded me of the Uncharted stream. Oh my god. I've thought about streaming. I love the Ace Attorney, the original trilogy. I still haven't played much of the other ones. I just feel like... I'm going to get too angry. I don't want to get too... upset on stream. I want to be chill and relaxed. Uncharted 4 was so good.
Done.
Okay. Do I get anything for that? Or was that just a bunch of bullshit?
Yum,
Yum.
Bobbins Robbins, thank you for the Prime sub. Starship Melee, thank you for the 400 bits. Have you tried more home-cooked meals? P.S. Hope I gave you bits right. Love your videos. I haven't cooked in quite a while. Like, since the move, honestly, I really have not cooked. Because I suck. And Stabler Cake, thank you for the $2. Hi, Ian. Happy to see some more Nance going on. We'll watch the rest on the VOD. Gotta get some moles removed, which is way less fun than watching some Nance. Have fun with that. Have fun. I didn't get anything for that, did I? No. Bullshit. What a waste of time. I didn't play any of the Uncharted spin-offs. I did not. Let's save. I didn't even play the Vita one. I didn't play that one either. Golden something. Okay, then I don't... Well, let's go talk to her.
Hello.
Hi.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Hi.
Hey.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Goodbye.
I've had this picture. I don't remember where I got it. Uncharted Lost Legacy is cool. It doesn't have Nathan, but Chloe is cool. Chloe was pretty cool. I don't know. I just don't know that I'm interested in the spin-offs. I liked the main series. That was good for me. The Vita one isn't canon? Interesting. God, Uncharted 4 was so good. I still think that, in my opinion, for me at least, each next Uncharted game topped the last one. I think Uncharted 4 might be my favorite of the four. Okay, let's call the Hardy Boys. Let's see if Frank and Joe have anything for us. Any interest in Press Your Luck? I do love Press Your Luck. And I like the host. I forget her name. From 30 Rock. But I just don't care as much for modern game shows. I'd rather watch the old show. I'd rather go back and watch the old show than watch the new one.
So, about Joe's birthday?
We've heard nothing so far, so you might be in the clear.
That's a relief.
We're keeping an eye on it. Either he's no longer with Kronos, or he's keeping quiet. Either way, stay sharp.
The Joe's birthday thing is code.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
We're talking code with the Hardy Boys. This is the owner of the museum.
I'll let you go.
Who doesn't have anything for us. Okay. Find a way, explore. Figure out what's inside the 3 judges' trunk. I don't even know. I don't even know what that is. Still haven't found a fucking pencil, because apparently it's just impossible. Oh, am I supposed to be reading these? Oh, I did that already. I did that. I did that. Still don't have access to that. I sure hope I don't have to listen to all that shit. Oh. I already used that password, right? Poetry depicting 4 women owned by... The code is, so Thanos is part of some group. I don't really remember the specifics, but we're talking in code because we're afraid of him attacking us or something. I don't think it's in the office. Yeah, like the Greek mob. Oh, are you kidding me? You're joking.
Is that a hidden passage? What's Niobe up to?
So my next move was to go into the office, shut the door, turn around, and open the door again.
The hidden door must be here. I need to make sure only the lightning bolts are showing.
Whoa. Only the lightning bolts are showing. Oh, I see. It's not the fact that it's a secret passageway, it's the fact that my next move was just to be in a certain area looking at a certain direction. Wooflex, thank you for the Prime sub. I'm gonna save. The alarm. He's gonna get me. I gotta run. He's gonna get me. Does this go here? No. Can you do this puzzle yet? No. So we're supposed to disarm that alarm, but I don't know how. Judge. I'm gonna judge people, but once again, I don't know how. This door's closed. I'm assuming that might open when I judge someone. I need to find the lift remote. Ooh, I love these hands. That's really cool. Okay. Okay, I think I'm missing a piece of this puzzle. I need to find a triangle. Ooh! To enter the workshop, you must understand art. To understand art, you must learn about the artist. The artist leaves fingerprints on all she touches. All leads back to art. All leads back to creation. All circles connect. The line is always closed. Remember this, and you will never forget how to create. That's gonna come in handy. So something about a circle?
You had one job, pitcher. I need to block the holes.
I think I need to block the holes. You know what I started watching that I'm sad is getting canceled? Or got canceled, I guess. I finally checked out AP Bio. That show's pretty good. It's a bummer that it's not going to be around anymore. Blocked all the holes.
Got it. I can use this to move the water.
Yeah, AP Bio got canceled. Oh, oh, you don't know what it is? It's what's his name from Always Sunny? Rob? Is it? No, Glenn. It's Glenn Howerton. It's like Glenn Howerton. It's like Dennis Reynolds from Always Sunny meets School of Rock. He's like a teacher or whatever. It just didn't look... All I saw were the promo pictures. It just didn't seem like it was going to be great. But it was pretty good. Oh my god, and Dead to Me on Netflix was super good. Highly recommend Dead to Me. I have been watching Santa Clarita Diet, actually. It's a bummer that that one's canceled, too, because that's been pretty good. No, wrong way. Yes, I'm so hyped for Frozen 2. I've seen Frozen 1 so many times. I just need Frozen 2. Can I not go up here anymore? I have not seen Frozen. I don't even really get what the story of Frozen is supposed to be. It's like she's frozen, and then maybe she's not frozen. Maybe. It's a retelling of the Ice Queen. Okay. Oh, I convinced you it was hype. No one can tell when I'm... I guess I'm lying. I was going to say joking, but it's not really a joke. It's kind of a joke, but it was basically just a lie. Frozen 2, still frozen.
I need to find the lift remote again. Maybe Thanos stashed it nearby.
Is that not it right there? I got a spectroscope.
I should find supplies to make a rubbing of the image.
Everyone knows that you use a spectroscope to see through different spectrums. It's a scientific tool. Is it? You haven't missed too much. No story we found a secret passageway that someone was using. I don't know anybody's name. One of the ladies was using a secret passageway, and we followed behind her. Spectroscope. Can I use that on the keypad, maybe?
What are you doing?
Nope.
I need to figure out the passcode before the alarm goes off.
Wait, am I just using my finger? Could I have done this the entire time? I feel like I tried to do that. I thought I was clicking on it, but... Oh my god. This is gonna be a pain! I'm just gonna stay here and get caught. It's not worth running in and out. Whoops. So it's none of them. So it's none of them. I'm gonna use the spectroscope.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to figure out the fucking password, dude. What do you think I'm doing? Thanks for the bits, Daredevil 7.
Oh, wow.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for something to... Maybe I can find like a pencil in here. If nothing... I'm looking for a pen.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Okay. Fine. Like... Is it just like one? Because they're all separated. It literally, it can't be one swipe. Yes, please do not give me hints, but it literally can't be one swipe. Yes. If you know how to do it, just say, "You're so stupid. Why are you so dumb?" That's fine with me. I'm all right with that. Rhino Clank, thank you for the 7 months. Dude. Can I use the paper? No. Maybe I can check. The only other thing that I think that might be useful in this situation is that stone. Because I think they're the same. I think the pattern... Oh, wait, maybe not. Maybe not. Throw a rock at it. I mean, I've tried every one, so... Does it have to be a circle? Does it have to be a closed loop?
What a hamburger.
No. Oscar the crime dog, thank you for the 2 months. What are you doing? I may do an in-game hint. I feel like this is where I need to be next.
That's done. Haven't done that. Did that? Haven't done that. Still can't check. Can't check that off. Haven't done that.
I need a hint. The line needs to be drawn over every circle and start and end on the same circle. So it is a circle. The line needs to be drawn over every circle and start and end on the same circle. But it can't, you can't do that though. Like, it erases it. The line needs to be drawn in a circle.
Haven't done. Can't check that off yet.
The line needs to be drawn over every circle and start and end on the same circle. Oh.
What are you doing?
Okay. I think I understand what it's trying to say. So it uses every... Wow, that was so dumb. So someone came by... I let, like, the context of the puzzle maybe get too much in my head. Someone came by and just cleaned different areas of the keypad, but not the whole keypad. They just cleaned a few little sections. Okay, so for those that missed it, if you looked away, the idea is that every single circle would be used, which is counter to how I read this hint. I think it's just a bad... These finger smudges are a bad hint. For me, at least. I did not see what they were trying to say at all. So I started here, went down... Well, what did I do? I started here, I went down... What the fuck did I do? I started here, I went down, I went over, around here, then here, and then here. So these segments had to be connected, but these ones that don't have finger smudges still needed to be touched, if that makes sense. So I had to fill in the whole thing. It had to be a circle. And then it had to follow these little guidelines. Yeah, the smudges gave general hints to the lines, but from... Like, if you're, like, actually super sleuthing, how do you look at this keypad and say, oh, clearly every circle needs to be touched. It looks like these circles have never been touched. So why would I think that they needed to be activated, right? A little weird, but Now maybe I can get a fucking pencil. Oh yes, save. I should save. Never would have figured it out. I would not have figured it out without using the in-game hint. Okay, now okay, it's charcoal. Okay, finally. Things are progressing. Things are progressing. Someone's making counterfeits. Someone's making counterfeits, and I'm gonna have a fit. Everything here is so perfect and so beautiful. Sit still, little vase, and I will draw you. You should be in the sun. You would fade away in the light, but colors are meant to be seen in the sun. Maybe you only lasted so long because you were good at hiding. Why always war on the vases? Maybe the vases were like a news broadcast. Hey, have you seen the latest vase? No, I haven't. What's the story? The usual. There's war. There is not shirts. There is spears. We fight in straight lines because perspective is difficult. Do not think of making art. The artists were not making art. They were creating what pleased their eyes. See the pieces through their eyes. Walk around the museum again. Do not look with your own eyes. Look as another. If you aim to make art, you will fail. Aim to capture life. Aim to capture light. Aim to steal a thought from the air and build it in stone. I must see the coins and the jewelry closer. I cannot work on guesses alone, and the glare on the case is too much. Glass is such a stupid compromise. Glass can be broken. What's it even for anyway? Would the masters have taken me as a student? Would they judge me as the rest have? Would they take pity on me? Some pretty sane ramblings, I think. Dino Guts for Ketchup. Thank you for the Prime sub. Anyone understand any of that? Someone's obsessed with vases. Someone is trying to liberate the vases, it seems like. Oh, look, there's, I'll use my spectroscope. Nope. Oh, is that a kiln or whatever? Is that what those things are called? Where you fire the vase. Okay, let's do the charcoal thing. Yeah, do we say vase or vase? Are we on team vase or team vase? I feel like if I was at a fancy dinner, I would say vase. But I'm not a fancy man, so... How did I get in here? Where did that door lead? Oh!
Did anyone ever tell you you look just like Alexandra?
Not surprisingly, no.
She was one of the best painters of ancient Greece. How good is she, you ask?
I'll take your word.
She has a crater named after her.
Oh, wow, that's just great.
On Venus!
Okay, that's pretty solid.
Follow in her footsteps. Here.
What's this?
You're painting that on a vase.
I'll do my best, but it might not look exactly like the reference.
Make your mark on the world, and be a friend to a stranger.
No problemo.
Thank you. I'm so behind you have no clue.
Is it weird that we didn't have a conversation about how did you get back here? Who turned off the alarm? Is it weird that something just happened? She just said, hey, paint a vase? That's weird.
What now?
Is this workshop yours?
We need to use props for the show. We're pretending they're actual statues and artifacts, because we can't use the real things.
So you make fakes?
No. No. Not fakes. There's a process in place. The last thing the museum wants is confusion about what's real and what isn't.
You said you can't use the real artwork on stage, right?
Of course not.
Xenia told me you will be using real pieces.
Maybe there's been a change in the rules.
You're not sure?
I get a bit lost in my work. So maybe we are using some actual pieces. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, how do I get out? Wasn't there a door? How do I leave? I thought I came in through a... I have no idea where I came from, which is gonna be hard. Maybe a little difficult to find my way out. Okay, well I got that. Clearly I need to find another half of... Oops. I live with the vases now. I will become one of the vases. It is, it's my destiny. Mados Machine, thank you for the 17 months. I really need to judge somebody. Or do I paint a vase? Maybe I'm supposed to paint the vase. None of these are that... Oh, I guess it's this one. This over here.
One vase for Niobe coming right up.
Okay, so it's gonna have a little bit of this. It's gonna have some of that up here. We need like a horse in the middle. Kid pics. Kid pics, kid pics. Come on and play with kid pics. It's pretty good.
Not bad. Maybe Niobe was right. I am a true artist.
True artist. I'll use my spectroscope.
Looks like it needs more time.
Nancy?
What's up?
Have you ever been on stage?
Yes.
A few times. Why?
I don't know if I can handle it.
Well, that's the case. Why did you become an actor?
I find myself asking me that question too.
So, what's the answer?
That is also a common follow question I ask myself.
Can I ask why you're acting if it scares you so much?
You're asking the wrong Niobe.
Okay, which one should I ask?
Niobe of months ago. That silly girl who thought this would be a chance to grow. I don't care for her. I wish I could tell her that right to my face.
I'll let you go.
Until later.
Looks like it needs more time.
I'll use... No. It's in here. Nothing.
Still can't check that off yet.
Not done exploring the workshop. I'll use my spectroscope.
I need to wait until the last vase is fired. These rules seem very strict. What is Niobe up to?
Good news, the donors, oh my gosh. The donors are fine with the production using lookalike props, provided you agree to the rules I've outlined below. I think it's a very smart move to let the audience preview the works they'll be seeing inside the following show. The workshop is yours until the end of the production's run. I can't wait to see what you do. Scale. All productions must be scaled by a minimum of 10%. Detail. Identical detail work is not allowed on any reproduction. Foreground images can be sharp. Background images may not be directly reproduced. For metal work, okay, so it's like you got to make it similar, but not close enough to where we can't tell if it's a fake. Provide all materials. Any outside materials is forbidden. Real exhibit pieces may be photographed in high resolution for projector usage only. To avoid any confusion, certain images cannot be used and look like fired pottery. We cannot do children, dogs, Sphinx, and Sharon from finance. Approved images. Male figures, griffins, horses, gods, and soldiers. If you have any questions, contact me directly. Finally, all reproductions will be destroyed following the final show. I tried to push back on that, but unfortunately, it's the final word. First entry equals bookcase. Second entry, the cast in Greek alphabetical order. ETA, long E as in tabby. That one doesn't make any sense to me just yet, but I'm assuming it will.
Did that? Still have to do that. Looks like it needs more time. Haven't done that.
Compile a complete Greek alphabet. I'm working on that one.
What is it?
Nothing.
Later.
Goodbye.
Sharon equals Karen. Sharon is Karen. You know? Where's the other... Sharon is not Karen. Well, I got this tree here. I'll use my spectroscope. No. Oh, here it is. Have I been over here? Did I ever go in here? Stenny96, thank you for the Prime sub. Ooh. She's fine. She's fine. I'll use my spectroscope. Here we go. We're getting there. Critical failure. That doesn't seem good. Okay, I'm missing a piece. Fatal error. She's fine. She's fine. It's just lava, you know? I'm missing one alphabet plaque. I feel like it's gotta be down here. There it is. Okay.
Did that.
Did it?
Yes?
I'll let you go.
Bye.
Is this a sphinx?
That looks great. Sphinx. Was that one of the ones that we weren't allowed to use? We are not allowed to use Sphinx. Someone is making forgery vases.
You're breaking the terms of your contract.
What do you mean?
You're breaking the rules Melina left for you.
I'm not.
Can you explain the shard of pottery with a sphinx on it that I found in your kiln?
Who are you that you think you can go into my studio?
What? Aren't you the one who asked me for help?
Yes.
I think something strange is happening here. But of course, I'm not an artist. Maybe you can help me understand.
False modesty is worse pride. Stay out of my studio. Just
Sketchy.
go away.
Well,
Just go away.
what if? I'll use my spectroscope.
Just go away.
Okay. Can I make another one just like for fun? Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
Looks like it needs more time.
Beautiful. It's like a news report, you know?
Check. Still can't check that off yet.
Save. I can't believe I can't interact with this one. It looks so interactable. I'm gonna be really excited to use that spectroscope, let me tell you. Still missing all these puzzles are missing pieces.
Yes?
So, how did I do with the vase?
Alexandra would be proud. But I'm prouder. Nice work.
Goodbye.
Bye. Yes?
So she's cool now. We're all cool.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
She was mad, but now she's not mad.
Looks like it needs more time.
I think she might be interested in this information. I'll just call and talk about her while she's standing right next to
Why
me.
is Niobe making copies of the art?
Not copies, approximations.
I don't follow.
The concept of this whole debacle was maybe a bit too ambitious. It all came together in pieces until I was in over my head.
Tell me what you mean.
When the stage renovation became a reality, people started paying attention to our little museum again. Great, right? That let me attract patrons and set up loans, and bit by bit, the exhibit came together. And soon we had a world-class exhibit on our hands.
Sounds great to me.
It is, but it isn't. No one in all of Greece has heard of the Phidias Cultural Center. Here we are with a world-class exhibit and no eyes to enjoy it.
So that's where the play comes in.
Right. It was a new idea. We put the art where it belongs, right in front of the gods. Once the play is done, the audience can go see the very pieces shown on stage. But the real version, of course.
That's a cool concept.
It is, but then comes the problem of how to copy the art, but not copy the art. Niobe had to sign some paperwork agreeing to use only certain materials, colors, and scale.
So none of the copies could be confused with the originals, right?
Right. She's done a wonderful job, but we've had the owners breathing down our necks every step of the way. Every step. Never again.
Did you know about the secret door in the museum?
What are you talking about? Secret door?
Niobe was using it.
Oh.
Is that a problem?
Of course this is a problem. Keep an eye on Niobe. Don't let her know what you've seen.
Why?
It could be she likes secret doors. Or it could be she's up to something. Observe her.
Yeah, all right.
Bye.
Listen, we talked very
Looks like
quietly,
it needs
all right?
more time.
She didn't hear. Maverick Buggy, thank you for the 12 months. Happy anniversary, Moose Man. Honestly, over a year ago, I'd be watching your vids so I wouldn't cry about school, and now my job is tormenting kids with school. Please snug MJ for me. I'll do that. She's chilling right now. She's asleep still in the orange chair. Thanks so much, Maverick Buggy.
I need to wait until the last vase is fired.
What is it?
Bye-bye.
Until later.
Should we check in with the Hardys?
Hello.
Later.
Bye.
So... how do I leave? I can't go through the secret door because I mean, you know, just thinking aloud, not asking for feedback, but I'm pretty sure the secret door spat us out like right here, right? I'm pretty sure it spat us out into this room somewhere. Oh, it's the fucking shelf.
I need to enter all the actors' names in the correct order.
Well, that just sounds fun, doesn't it? Okay, so it has to be in...
Still have to do that.
It has to be in the order of the Greek alphabet. I think. So G is here. T, so G, B, A.
What a hamburger.
Okay, so Gregor is first, I think. Okay. X, N, T. X N T X N T X N X N N. So it's N Niobe. Niobe. Oh fuck, that didn't work. X into. Well, let's just try someone else's name. Xenia. No. There's not even like a... How am I gonna put Thanos' name in when there's no... There's no T. Something... I've got something wrong. Oh. Oh, I see. I see. I see. There's a TH. Is there another? Let's see here. Maybe that one comes first. I'm intentionally not looking at chat for this puzzle because I feel like someone probably told me how to do it. Oh. There we go. Next up, we did Grigor, we did Thanos, Niobe. Niobe's got to be next. No? I'm glad that it doesn't reset every time I do this. Oh, there's different E's. The E is like an H. Niobe. Bam. And then... yeah. Boom. Vander86, thank you for the 4 months. Yeah, I'm glad that that one didn't reset. That would have been a pain if it reset.
Can't have it. Still have to do that. Can't check that off yet.
I'm assuming we got to talk to people now. Yes, I'm going to talk to you.
Yes.
No, I'm not. Nope.
Goodbye.
Nope, not going to talk to you at all.
Hello.
Hi.
Niobe seems very uncomfortable on stage.
I know. I'm worried about it. But I trust her. Demeter needs to be strong, but she also needs fragility. Everyone can fake being strong, but Niobe has that quality of someone going through life with white knuckles.
You cast her because she's uncomfortable in real life?
I guess you could say that.
Isn't that a gamble? Picking someone who's afraid of acting to, well, act?
No. It's a gamble to choose anyone who isn't scared. Gregor, for example. He's my problem now. He's too confident. He won't even learn his lines.
Goodbye.
Talk to you later.
Now I'm going to ask a question here. How many women are in the storyline? Are there 3? I thought there were 2, but there was one. There's one here. And then there was one down in the shop wearing all black. And they all look the same. Is there, one here, the one here and one in the shop are the same person.
What is it?
Okay. The only way it's like the eyeshadow. The eyeshadow's different. That makes sense. She got the green eyeshadow. Okay.
Talk to you later.
Until later.
Thank you for clearing that up. That was very confusing because I just saw her down there and then suddenly she beat me up here. Very confusing. Yeah, how'd she switch so fast? I don't know.
Hi.
Hey.
Is it just me, or is Niobe a bit afraid of going on stage?
I wish it was just you. It isn't.
Then why be an actor?
Some people aren't easily explained. Actually, revise that. Most people aren't easily explained.
It seems like she'd be happier in the studio by herself.
I've said the same thing to her.
What did she say?
She's broke.
Obla Notes, thank you for the 17 months. Oh, hey, my favorite Ian is streaming. Thank you.
I think I just saw Niobe using a hidden door. That's your only reaction?
We're in a theater. Theaters are built for sneaking around in.
It wasn't in the theater. It was in the museum.
Oh, that's just to let the staff move without having to wade through the crowd. I know, it seems exciting, but hidden passages are only exciting the first time you see them.
Doubt.
Then they're just poorly advertised.
Doubt. I'm sure I'll do another draw stream sometime. I haven't been drawing very much.
Why are you making copies of the art?
That's really Niobe's domain.
Goodbye.
Talk to you later.
Hi.
Oh, hi. I didn't mean to click on you.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
Okay. So... See, that is just so confusing.
Hello.
There's 2 of you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I'll use my spectroscope. No. The mystery is that art pieces are disappearing or being forged. Someone is forging art pieces. Oh, shit. I didn't know I could get in here. Do I need to get in here? Spectros... No. Well, that was great. It definitely gave me access to stuff that I can't click on. So it's good that I did that, I think. The spectroscope is there to solve all of our problems. It's called a spectroscope because it solves problems on the entire spectrum of problems, from small problems to large problems. All you need is your spectroscope. Now...
Can't do that now. Still have to do that. Still have to do that.
Still have to do that. We got our spectroscope with flex pay. I sure am running back and forth a lot. I would be tired. Hardy Boys? I don't know what is next.
Hi, Nancy.
Later.
Later.
How are things going?
Later.
Goodbye.
Trigger the keypad in Taurus. Okay, 5 numbers. 18355, maybe? I hate the font on this. Hashtag Nancy problems. I found some charcoal and I just took it. It's mine now. Mine. I need to find five numbers. I wonder if there were numbers in that trash paper. Beautiful. It's not gonna fit. I wanted to write poo. 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 It's the poo vase.
Looks like it needs more time.
Poo. Hashtag Nancy problems. Ugh.
Yes?
I'll let you go.
Until later.
Nancy's tweeting about poo. It'd be funny if I could check Nancy's Twitter feed. I say, Where did Thanos go? I haven't seen him in like a year. Oops. I feel like Twitter had to be around when this game came out. She just said hashtag Nancy problems. I don't know what the passcode is for. I don't know yet. Maybe it turns off the... Maybe I'll just take a hint. Maybe I should just take a hint. I need the passcode. The key is built. Keep it. Okay. Look for some stage directions. No.
Haven't done that.
I don't know what. I still don't know what this is. Unless these are numbers? 2, 3, 1, 1, 2. Oh, where am I going? What about this one? Check out the lift. I don't... I was right there. I did check out the lift.
I need
Oh.
to get the connections hooked back up. Looks like the number indicates how many connections come from each point.
Well, this should be fun. Okay. First, let's just hook all these bad boys up. Okay. So you can only do 1 and 2. 2, 2, 3, 2, 2. It's gonna be an issue. Or is it? 2. Easy. Easy.
Thanos can't stop me now.
Thanos can't stop me now. Beep. Did that get me anywhere, or do I just now I can ride the lift again? Oh, you know what? Let's go back down and see if there's anything for us when the lift is up. Let's circle around. Let's sprint back down to where we came from, just out of curiosity. Nope, but he's back.
You found another way down. How enterprising.
I do my best.
So do I. Now get out.
No.
Speak.
Yes.
Is this your first acting job?
Yes.
Are you nervous?
Hades is the god of death and the underworld. To me, this is not acting.
Is that supposed to be frightening?
To some, men with no imagination fear death. But those with sense can see it for what it is.
And what is that?
Waiting.
For what?
Nothing. Life is the reflection from the surface of the water, and death is the reflection from below the waves.
Are you in character? Is that what this is?
I have no character.
What
I don't
a
pretend.
hamburger.
I am myself.
Is that Thanos or Hades?
Hades isn't real, quiet girl. Thanos is. All right?
I think there's something down here you don't want me to find.
Is it worth risking your life
what
to
a
test
hamburger.
out your little theory?
That sounds a little like a threat.
Hades is for the dead. Take that as you will.
Pizza the Gut, thank you so much for gifting those 5 subs to Nialis, Pulirula, Spookster, Incoherent Fluff, and Siggy Koo. Thank you so much.
Is it strange that Niobe's making so much art for the play?
I don't care.
What a
I'll let you go.
hamburger.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you so much, pizza. Pizza. I would go for some pizza. Pizza.
What a hamburger.
Wonder if Nancy's hungry. It's been a little while. Oh, beautiful. Oh, just gorgeous.
What is it?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Still haven't done that.
I feel like I should have the information to get past the flames, but I just haven't put it together yet.
What can I do for you?
Goodbye.
Talk to you later.
Oh, maybe Hardy Boys will talk to me about Thanos. Nope.
Later.
Nope.
Later.
Ooh, stage notes.
Delicious.
Locked away his access? What is Gregor hiding?
He'll never think to arrange the tiles of the box in the jewelry display to show 7 gemstones in each square along the outside and no tile in the center. Oh my god. This is such a detailed memo.
What a hamburger.
7 gemstones in each square along the outside and no tile in the center when the left lid is flipped over the right.
What a hamburger.
This must be some sort of code.
Oh, this is the numbers. This isn't a one-man show. We're supposed to be a team, yet clearly that's not the case. It's time to start setting up some insurance. 5 sets. Wait. Look to the stone tokens. 5 sets pairing letters representing famous Greeks with the images. Okay, so these are just telling me how to solve all of those puzzles, I guess? Savage Boredom, thank you for the $5. Hi, Ian. Been having a terrible day, so I'm furiously throwing money at you because spending always makes me feel better. I can relate. Seriously, though, thanks for all the content. Not a problem. Thanks, Savage Boredom. I hope your day gets a little bit better. Guy and Sam and Revolver Link, thanks for subscribing. Revolver Link, thanks for the 4 months. I think I just didn't fully click on everything on that notepad. That's why there were some notes. Okay.
I need to get 7 gems visible on all outside tiles when the box is closed.
I need to get... Oh my god, what the fuck did she say? I need to get 7 gemstones on all outside tiles when the box is closed. Oh. So... Okay, so the top one doesn't have any, it's just the top and bottom. So that shouldn't be too bad. Okay. So this should be 4. 1... Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. So this one doesn't work. That is correct. Yes. 1... I need...
What a hamburger.
Oh, this one's a complete... Whoops. The lenses. Thank you for the 2 months. Okay. I know what I'm doing. So the top 2 should be 7. Yes. So now this one and this one. 3. Okay, think. Think just for a second. Just think for 1 second before you do something dumb. So this needs to be in front. Backwards. You did something dumb. You did exactly what I told you not to do. I said don't do anything dumb. Wait, that's still... Is that still backwards? That's still backwards. Okay. Okay. Top row is done. This is wrong. This needs to be paired with this one over here. Middle needs to be blank. Oh man, I'm so close. Okay, so this one and this one are wrong. Wait. Oh, it's because I'm... It's because this row associates with... I got it backwards. Okay. So this actually needs to be... Fuck. I got it backwards. Oh, no, I'm doing it backwards again. I'm doing it backwards again. It's surprisingly difficult because it's folding over. It's surprisingly difficult to keep that in my brain. Maybe I could fix it over here. This needs to be... This one needs to be... This one. Oh my god. Drive me a little cuckoo. There. No. Oh my god. So there's really, you can't really give me too many hints on this because I know what I'm doing. It's just getting the pieces in the right. I mean, still don't do it, please. Just, it would be good practice. I know what it's just stupid slide puzzles. Slide puzzles are so frustrating. I need to get... It's making my brain hurt. Well, not really. It's just... I feel like slide puzzles make me feel claustrophobic. Okay, so the logic of the puzzle. Okay. So, it's not really conveyed super well, but this is like this, right? It's like a book that's open. And then when you fold it over, all of these need to be 7 except for the middle. So since you fold it over, these rows match these rows. You know, it goes like out. No, that was wrong. That was wrong. Why did you do that? It was wrong. Okay, so it's just these two. Okay. Thank you, Sprout Stuff. Luckily I figured it out before you told me that, or I would have been upset. Okay, so we've got the triangle. It's all right. It's all good. So now we can do...
I need to match all of the edges.
I need to match all of the edges. Can I rotate? Yes, I can. Okay, so I need like a leafy thing and like there we go. That looks good. This is not right. Better? No. I really like this song. This guy really goes for it. Am I more excited for Animal Crossing or Flight Sim? Well, definitely Animal Crossing, but Flight Simulator does look pretty cool. Okay. Boom. Small key. That's got to go to the front poster thing, right?
Who exactly is this message for?
To our VIPs, gather the treasures of Greece as our actors bring Olympus back to life. Wait until the curtain rises. Leave before the final bow. We confirm the house will be packed and prepared for the voyage to faraway lands. If the show isn't to your liking, demand a refund at intermission from an approved cast member. We're certain you'll like what you see. Wait, does that mean that people are just gonna come in and rob the museum? I don't understand. Don't explain it to me, but I don't understand.
How are things going?
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. I guess that's not worth calling about.
Hi.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Who are the VIP?
Hello.
Hey.
I'll let you go.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah, the boys just have one phone. I'm assuming that it's like the Hardy Boys hotline. Or maybe they just, you know, they're always together, so they're just saving on the phone
Hey, you.
bill.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Hello.
Hi.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Bye.
Can't that still haven't checked haven't
Okay.
done that.
I bet I can do one of these other puzzles down here now.
I need to slide the stones to the correct positions. Can't check that off yet.
Oh my god. Okay. So dude, what? I can't put any. Hashtag Nancy problems. Why can't that go there? Oh, it can. But that can't go there. That can't go there. Are these bolted down? No. Oh my god. Do I have to go all the way back to read that stupid thing? Wait, I don't even remember.
What a hamburger.
Slide the tokens to the correct color wedge. The doctor's pair lies in red. Playwright in orange. Architect. Okay. Keep. Panicky Auto, thank you for the 5 months.
Speak.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Leave.
What are the best Nancy Drew? I don't know. I asked what people like the best for the Nancy Drew games, and the only one that seems to come up a lot is the Haunted Carousel. People really like that one. Okay. Doctor in red. I wonder if I can actually get it over there. What I don't understand is there are clearly some that I can't move in certain, like why can't this one go over to the right? What's up with that? This one can go over there. Is it just because that's, I don't want that one to go over there? Would that just be too easy? Ooh, I see Shadow at the water's edge a lot too. Maybe you can't send one of the color, like the ring ones, to the wrong color. Maybe it like refuses to let you do that. I'm trying to get Doctor to red. Nope. This is fun. I'm having a fun time right now. I'm having a blast. No, I can move that one back and forth. What? It just doesn't want to go there. What did I think of Banjo-Kazooie? I don't really care. I mean, I'm glad that people are happy about it, but personally, I still haven't played the new Smash. It'd be cool if that meant they're going to work on other Banjo games. This can go there? What? But it can't go there? Can I... Something doesn't seem right. Something doesn't seem right. Something... Okay. Well, I can get this one out of the way. This one can go here. Now, in theory, I should be able to rotate these around until I get Doctor in the right spot. But I can't move that one there. Okay. Why? Well, I don't know. You just can't. That one can go there. Can this one go there? No. Nope. Nope. It makes it harder to solve if I don't know. That one can't go there. Why can't it? If I move this one away. Now it can go there. But wait. Oh my god. So now it seems like I can't... Can I not put one here while it's tucked away? If so, what's the point of even tucking it away? I know. That can go there, but that can't go there, and that now nobody can use this space. That doesn't make... That doesn't make any sense to me. Waffles is a bunny. Thank you so much for the 37 months. Hey, Moose, I got a package headed your way. On another note, Shenmue's Turtle Racing looks amazing, and I'm hyped. Me too. I need to go to the post office. I keep meaning to go. It's been a few days. 5 sets pairing letters representing Greeks with images what they were known for. Slide the tokens to the correct color wedge. Each color wedge requires 1 token with letter tokens and wedges. Okay, only tokens of the same pair can share a color wedge. Okay. So I can only pair it up. I can only pair it up if they're the same color, but why? Why? But why? Why is that a rule? Oh my god, that's not what I meant to do. With letter tokens and wedges with a... Okay. So X needs to be here, but I could put the doctor one here if I felt like it, I guess. So... And there's like not a reset button, so I wonder how badly I've messed this up already. Okay, let's... Okay. Orange is playwright. Oh, maybe that's this one. But I don't like this one. I don't like this one. This one is... Okay, what's the blue? Blue is... Blue is inventor. And this one needs to go here. Inventor is... Is this inventor? Maybe this is this an invention? It's gotta be this. This one has to be the inventor. I'm gonna have to move the orange one if there's no other... There's no other option. There's no room to move them. I need to get two of the same ones close to each other. These two are close. I don't even know how to get the E out. Because they can't share a stupid tile because of really fun puzzle design. I need to get two. I really need to get two of the same type in these little slidey holes, but I just don't see. I just don't see how that's even possible. Architect is green. Blue inventor. Poet is purple. So that's where that needs to go, but it's not really helpful right there because I can't rotate any of these. Okay, I've got an idea. I've got an idea. Which one is orange? Orange is the... Orange. Playwright. Okay, so they're actually next to each other. No, wait, no, they're not. That is not playwright. Orange playwright. So in theory, I could stash the two orange ones here, but I'd rather stash them up here. I don't know if that's super possible. Oh no. Okay. Okay. We got a free space. These are in the complete wrong position. But I think I should be able to get the E out of here and maybe get the blues into their right spot, which would be way more helpful. The Mist book, this was from a Kickstarter. I don't know that you can get one. It's the one that has the linking panel in it. And then it's got the games. It's got the games in here somewhere too, but I don't remember. Oh, right. The games come out of like a little flap here. It's like a Nancy Drew puzzle. Games are in there. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I think it was the 25th anniversary one. Ooh, I'd really like... You know what I'd really like? I'd like this one to go in here first. Okay. Blues are in the right spot. Now I'm gonna get oranges up in the orange pocket up there. Can I do that though?
What a hamburger.
Oh no. Oh wait, no, it's fine. It's fine. Still good. Still looking pretty good. Okay, orange is the playwright. Check. Red is doctor. Lemonade, thank you for the 2 months. Hey Ian, my mom died a couple months ago, and I've been soups down ever since. I've been playing lots of Monster Hunter and running your VODs in the background. You've done an excellent job keeping me company, so thanks heaps, my dude. XO Gossip Girl. I'm really sorry to hear that, Lemonade. I'm happy that you can come here and, you know, have some type of community to help out. But there's really nothing I can say to... Hope you're doing okay. Oops. Happy to keep you company. I'm always here. At this rate, I will always be here. At this rate, I will be on this puzzle for the next 20 years. So... okay. Are we ready for action? I think we're ready for action. Green is... Architect. Green. Purple. This has to be for purple then. Gotta send the doctor on a mission. I think this is less frustrating than the bug hunt, personally. I at least kind of know what I'm doing now. The bug hunt was just checking rocks, dude. Just checking rocks. Oh. Oh, please tell me this is it. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Lemonade. There's really nothing... There's nothing to that words can really heal that, I don't think. I think that's a time healing. I have not had that experience, but... Oh my god.
Something really strange is going on here. I need to let Melina know about everything I found.
Jimdumvum. Jimdumvum.
Why would Gregor be hiding this seal?
Save. Save. Save.
Check, still haven't done that.
Jimdum. Jimdum. I was wondering if that could have been like numerals, but it's like for the keypad. I don't think that it is.
What a hamburger.
Masked Villain, thank you for the Prime sub. I don't think the puzzles are harder if you pick a harder difficulty. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure you just don't get hints. That's why I went, oh, the puzzles are harder? We're just gonna stay forever on, what is it, Novice Sleuth? I don't need the, if they're harder than this is fine for me. It'd be one thing if I was sitting here alone and I could move at my own pace, but I can't be stuck on a puzzle for 5 hours on a stream. That's just not good entertainment right there.
Hi.
Hi.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
What is it?
Bye.
Later.
Until later.
A seal. Is that a key to something? It's gotta be like a key. Jim Dunban. Jim Dunban. Jim Dun. Where did Okay. I did see the new Black Mirror episodes. They were really bad. Super disappointing this season. I mean, it's only 3 episodes, but I'm kind of glad it was only 3 episodes. Honestly, the Miley one I thought was the best one. It was bad because they just like weren't okay. The first one was just so long. I guess mute me for a little bit until I wave my hands if you don't want Black Mirror spoilers. The first one, I won't spoil like how it ends, but I'll go over the premise. Is basically just about 2 dudes who play this VR fighting game where they fuck each other in it. And it takes like an hour to happen. It just takes so long. And it's like, oh my god, they're fucking in a video game, okay. And then the second one, like, I don't even know what else to say about the first one because it's all that happens. That's all that happens. They fuck each other in a video game. They're like, is this gay, bro? That's my summary. And then the second one was about like a hostage situation. Someone takes someone hostage of like a future Twitter social network. And I thought that the twist was going to be about, because there's like these kids taking pictures and posting stuff to social media as it's happening. And I thought it was going to be, oh, social media fucks up a hostage situation. But it literally just turned into a don't look at your phone and drive PSA. Like the whole episode comes down to, well, I was driving and I looked at my phone and I got in a crash and now I'm upset. Which was just, oh my god. It was the time investment to get there, not worth it. And then, it's just, that one was just not Black Mirror-y. That was basically like a cop show. It had no future technology repercussions or anything. It was just, he looked at his phone. And then the last one, which was the Miley episode, was probably the best one. That one was about, like, she's an artist who doesn't want to sing her type of music anymore, but her manager wants her to, so they put her in a coma and extract the music from her brain, which, okay, yeah, all right. I don't know that I would watch it again, but it at least felt like a Black Mirror premise. And there you go. That was the 3. I would watch if you're going to watch any of them, I guess the third one would be my recommendation. Number 2 just did not feel like a Black Mirror episode at all. And then the first one, I guess, if you want to see if fucking your bro in VR is gay or not, I guess you can watch the first one. That's my summary. Black Mirror fans, come back. I'm done talking about it. Weakest season by far. Weakest season by far. I'm interested in watching that other... Yes, it's safe to come back. I'm interested in watching that other anthology series that seems similar. Is it Love, Death, and Robots or something? Is that supposed to be... It is safe. It is safe. Black Mirror fans. Return. Okay, I gotta figure out what this stupid seal is for. Heard Love, Death, and Robots is just super edgy for the most part. Maybe I'll just wait for the new Twilight Zone. Is that out yet? I get both physical carts and digital on my Switch, Super Niku. It depends on the game. Depends on the game. Sometimes I'll get something digital just so it'll always be on my console, you know? Oh, wait, is Jim Dimvam the, Jim Dimvam... Jim Dimvan... No. I don't have my Greek alphabet anymore, so they're not... Oh, new Twilight Zone has been out? Is it good? Oh, I hope they'll do a limited edition Animal Crossing Switch. I'd get it. It'd be like my 3DS one. I can't get to the letterbox because she's sitting there. Look for some stage directions. That sticks. I'm looking for Tartarus. Sticks. Hey, someone who has played Nancy Drew Labyrinth of Lies, could you give me an estimate on where I am at the game? Am I halfway? Am I 3/4? I feel a little like 3/4, maybe 2/3. I'm trying to decide if I want to split this into another VOD or just power through. I don't even see Tartarus. Almost 3/4. I am having fun. I think, like I said, I think this has been the least frustrating Nancy Drew so far. About halfway-ish? Okay. Well, I'll go for a little bit longer and then probably call it. I got other stuff I need to do. It's already 4? When did it become 4? Did I spend an hour on a slide puzzle or something? Oh, can I not talk to Thanos about his VIP message?
Speak.
Goodbye.
Leave.
Nope. I'll use my Spectra. No. Yeah, the hint system has been nice. I like playing on this easier one so I can get some hints without having to turn to chat and possibly get too big of a hint. Judge. I'm supposed to judge something. I'm judging... Oh my god, I do remember having to talk to a bird for hints. Lulu was the clear star of that show. Gotta give credit to Lulu. There's no Lulu in this. I'll use my oh. Seal. I don't know. No. I'll use the Oh my god, the humming child. I remember that. There hasn't been anything like this. I think something that makes this game less frustrating is the music has not felt as repetitive. We keep getting the same songs, but they're not like short and have like that distinctive a melody that just gets in your head. Mecha Gorbachev, thank you for the 4 months. I think that alone has made it better, more bearable. Mighty Owl 86, thanks so much for the 8 months. Yes, like the daytime music in Ghost Dogs of Moonlight, exactly. That just means I'm going to be more aware of it when we go back to the older games. I'm going to be like, oh my god.
Hello.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
I'm assuming these question mark things mean that those are the ones I should be tackling, because I can't get a hint for these other two yet. Oh no. Have fun, anyone who wants to check out Ghost Dog of Moonlight. It was quite a... You need to get permission to access the database first, so I still can't do that. I don't even know what 3 judges' trunk? Find out what's inside the 3 judges... Oh, that's the judgy... That's these guys over here. I can get a hint on that? Keep an eye out for items that need to be weighed. It may take a while. Okay. Items that need to be weighed. That's a good note. This one is the thing I feel like I should be able to do. I should be able... Look for some stage directions. I've looked. They just look like they're for a completely different puzzle. Nancy was eaten by a plant. I actually don't remember that. I feel like this is where I need to be. Stage direction. Unless there's another script I can pick up somewhere. I haven't seen anything about... (18355). I did that. I guess I will call someone. Please don't tell me what to do in the game.
Hi, Nancy.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Not Frank and Joe.
Hi, Nancy.
We might have a problem.
How bad?
I think the production team is potentially swapping real artwork with props.
How sure are you?
I found evidence that some of the museum sculptures, vases, even jewelry may not be real anymore.
That is very bad.
Do you think they're stealing?
Yes. Are you ready to become an expert?
I really don't
As
want
ready
to.
as I'll ever be.
I really don't
You
want
need to test the vase, the jewelry as well. Get on the computer. The database is there.
What a
The
hamburger.
password is Calliope.
Okay, I think I can handle that.
Do not get caught. If the vase on display is the prop, we have a major, major issue. Same goes for the jewelry.
I'll do my best.
Thank you. I'm going to connect with the authorities just in case. You get started in the meantime.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
It's all right, Stars. It's all good. The Great Omelet of 1812. Thank you for subscribing. Tell me more about this great omelet. Ham and cheese. Okay, it was Calliope. Okay, this is where we're gonna call it for today, I think. I think next time we should be able to finish up. Made some progress, did some stuff I still don't think I really had to do. But this feels like a good place to take a break. And we'll finish it up on Sunday. Figure out what the spectroscope is for. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Definitely brightened my mood. I was in a crummy mood and now I'm feeling all right. So thanks for that. I will be back on Sunday to finish up Nancy Drew and the Labyrinth of Lies. Who is lying? Are we in a labyrinth? Is there another labyrinth? What is the spectroscope for? All of these questions may be answered on Sunday, or maybe not. We're just going to have to find out. So, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys this weekend. Have a great rest of your week. Did I save? I should save. Save. All right, all right. Yes, I want to. Yes. Yes. All right. All right. See you this weekend, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.